Hello everyone and welcome to Medford Anywhere Learning TV. We're glad you're tuned in. We want to give a shout out to our friends at Southern Oregon PBS, KTVL, KDRV, and the Dove Network. Thank you for hosting us on your station. In the Medford School District, we have one shared vision, and that we believe that all are learning, and learning is for all. And what better place to do that than right here on Medford Anywhere Learning TV.
Hi, I'm Kristen Robinson and I teach kindergarten at Kennedy Elementary here in Medford, Oregon. Today we are going to be talking about a very exciting learning target that has to do with reading. My learning target is I can, with prompting and support, identify the main topic of a text and retell key details of a text. Let's talk about a little bit of the language in this target. So prompting means somebody's helping you. And support means maybe an adult or somebody at home like a sibling is helping you answer questions. And identify means you know what you're talking about in the main topic. We all know what that means. That's what the book is about. And text, that's just a fancy word for either a book or a sentence. And retelling key details, remember that could be the who, the what, the where, and the why. Today, we're talking about informational text. So it's going to be key details that we're focusing on. So today, as we read our book, What Does It Mean to Be Kind? Follow along with me and think about things that the author is telling us. Our book today is What Does It Mean to Be Kind? I love this book because it really tells us a lot of good information and it also helps us remember how to be kind. Here's our title page that has our title, our author, and our illustrator on it. What does it mean to be kind? Does it mean being a type or a category? No. Remember, we're all different. Does it mean paying with something other than money? No. Look at this one. It's a modern cat exhibit. Does it mean being sort of something? No. Being kind means smiling at the new student in the class. I love that. Giving someone a compliment. Remember, when you say a compliment to somebody, it's using your kind words and you're noticing something about them or something they're doing. Does it mean holding the door open for someone else? Or sticking up for someone who's being bullied? Remember, it's always a good idea to help support our friends. Seeing the best in people even when they are struggling to be their best. We all have hard days, and it's important for us to cheer our friends on. Forgiving someone who has hurt you, helping an injured or lost animal. These are all kind things. Ooh, this says school play tickets. They're waiting in line. Being patient even when you're in a hurry. That's a hard one for all of us. Saying please and thank you and you're welcome and I'm sorry. Being kind is definitely using kind words. Celebrating differences in others. Oh, that's kind because remember, we are all different people. Encouraging someone who needs support. So that means rooting our friends on even when they think they can't do it or they're having a hard time. I love this one. Picking up trash that isn't yours. That's important. Allowing yourself to make and learn from mistakes. We all make mistakes, even adults and teachers. Everybody makes mistakes. Noticing when someone is sad and taking the time to understand why. It's always important to listen to why somebody's sad. Caring for those less fortunate than you are. They're serving meals. Being kind means having courage to treat others the way you would like to be treated. Oh, I love the word courage. It means that we're strong enough from inside. So show your friends what it means to be kind and spread the word, because if we can all be kind to each other and to ourselves, which is equally important, our world will be more loving, more caring, and more harmonious, which means happy and together. Look at the dogs. They're happily playing. Now we're going to move on to doing a quick reference chart so we can talk about what we've learned in our book today. We read our book, What Does It Mean to Be Kind? Now we're going to work on our flower chart. If you remember visiting me and my previous lessons when we worked on our unicorn book and our ninja book, you know I love comprehension charts. This chart is all about informational text, so we're going to put different ideas on our kindness flower to talk about what we learned in our book. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put being kind means that we're celebrating our differences. Let's put that right here. Being kind means having a smile for someone. We'll put that right there. And then we talked about being kind means having courage. When we are courageous and strong, we can make good choices. And being kind means being patient. This is a hard one for all of us. But even when you're in a hurry, if you're patient, that's showing kindness to other people and to yourself. Being kind also means treating others the way that we want to be treated. Let's put that up here. Wow, we have a lot of really good ideas so far. Let's finish our flower with the rest of our ideas, and then we'll talk about the main topic. Being kind means forgiving someone when they hurt you. Oh, and Mrs. Robinson made a mistake. She forgot the Y. See, I told you even adults make mistakes, and being kind means forgiving somebody when they do that. Being kind means holding the door open for someone else. So if you see someone that's having a hard time with the door or they're coming towards you, you could hold it for them. We're going to put that over here. And being kind means allowing yourself to make mistakes. That's a perfect one for everybody because like we just talked about, everyone makes mistakes. Being kind means encouraging others. So when we encourage others, we help ourselves. And the last one for our flower petals says being kind means showing your friends what it means to be kind. So if I'm showing my friends what it means to be kind, that means I'm making good choices, I'm helping people, and I'm taking care of myself. So now we're going to talk about the main idea of our story, and that's going to go right in the center. It says our world will be a more loving and caring place when we are kind to each other and to ourselves. I love that because when we are really nice to one another and to ourselves, everything is beautiful around us. Now that we finished our comprehension chart about our informational text, we're going to work on a quick craftivity because you know how much Mrs. Robinson loves to connect text with art. I went ahead and I drew a flower on my piece of paper ahead of time just so I could show you the parts that were really important of this craftivity. So after you draw your flower, you could use your markers or your crayons or your colored pencils to write in some beautiful words and then put some color on this. So let's start writing some things we know about being kind. So we know that kindness means being courageous, but that's kind of a big word. So I'm just going to write courage. And this is another opportunity for you to ask mom or dad or whoever takes care of you to help you write your words. So I am going to write courage. And then I'm going to switch my colors. Let's see. Being kind. Oh, it also meant helping. I like that one. So we're going to write helping. And these are all things you can do at home with your family and your friends. And let's see. What else? Being kind means patient. That's a hard one for all of us, even adults. I'm going to write that one right here. And another idea is mom or dad, whoever's helping you with this, could write the words in a highlighter or a yellow pen, and you could trace them. Let's see. Being kind means listening. That's a good one. Sometimes it's really hard to listen, but it's important, especially if somebody's feeling sad. So we have courage, helping, patient, listening. What else is being kind? Let's take our purple pen. Oh, I know. It's being a friend. So let's write friendly. So being kind is being friendly. And along the same lines of that is smiling. Remember, when we smile at other people, it makes their heart feel really happy. I'm going to write smile. And I love that all my words are like in a circle. So no matter how you look at this, you could twirl it around and see a different word. I'm going to take my last pen. Let's see, I have courage, helping, patient, because that's a hard one for all of us. Listening, friendly, smile, forgiving. Sometimes we get our feelings hurt and it's really hard. But when we forgive other people, it not only makes them feel better, but it makes us feel better too. So let's write forgiving. And then we're going to do the really, really fun part. In the center, we're going to write kind. And we're going to use this really neat watermelon color marker that I love so much. And I'm going to write kind, nice and big, because that's the main idea of our project. And then you could decorate the outside of this. I was thinking some polka dots, because we all know Mrs. Robinson really loves polka dots. Would be fun on here. I'm just going to give you a couple ideas so you can finish this at home on your own. But wouldn't it be neat to finish our flower and then cut it out, and we could hang it in our window for everyone to see as they walk by? Or you could take a picture of it and share it with your friend. But whatever you decide to do with it, remember, it's your kindness flower. And by writing all these words down, it's not only a reminder to yourself and your heart, but to other people to be kind to the world. Now we're going to move on to reviewing our target, and we have one more book to read that has to do with kindness. It's time to review our target. Today, our target was, I can, with prompting and support, identify the main topic, so what a story is about, of text, which is the book, and retell key details of a text. So remember, the details are the things that happen in the book. And you'll notice this is actually a kindergarten standard and a first grade standard, so it's perfect for different age groups. Now, I'm going to read a book that's really similar to What Does It Mean to Be Kind? And I want you to watch for keywords and think about maybe the differences between what it means to be kind and this book, The Recess Queen. This is one of my favorite books to read at school because we have recess. And even though we're at home right now learning, I want you to think about how you can apply these same things you're learning in our text to your family time. Mean Jean was recess queen, and nobody said any different. Nobody swung until Mean Jean swung, and nobody kicked until Mean Jean kicked, and nobody bounced the balls until Mean Jean bounced. Sounds like Mean Jean was definitely in charge of the playground. If kids ever crossed her, which means went against what she was saying, she'd push 'em and she'd smush 'em. She'd push 'em. She'd hammer 'em. She'd slammer 'em. She'd kits and kajammer 'em. These are pretty fun words, even though they're made up. Say what? Mean Jean would growl. Say who? Mean Jean howled. Say you? Just who do you think you're talking to? Mean Jean always got her way until one day. I wonder what's going to happen. A new kid came to school. Katie Sue. a teeny kid, a tiny kid, a kid you might scare with a jump and a boo. Remember what we learned and what it means to be kind when we smile at the new kids. It's really important and special. But in this book, we're going to learn something different. When the recess bell went ringity-ring, this kid ran zingity-zing for the playground gate. Katie Sue swung before Mean Jean swung. Katie kicked the ball before Mean Jean kicked it. And Katie Sue bounced before Mean Jean bounced. The kid you might scare with a jump and a boo was too new to know about Mean Jean, the recess queen. Well, Mean Jean bullied through the playground crowd. Like always, she pushed kids and smushed kids. She lollapalooshed kids. She hammered them. She slammered them. She kits and kajammered them as she charged after that new kid, Katie Sue. Say what? She growled. Say who? She howled. Say you? She snarled and grabbed Katie Sue by the collar. She's not showing kindness, is she? Nobody swings until Queen Jean swings, and nobody kicks until Queen Jean kicks, and nobody bounces until Queen Jean bounces. And she figured that would set the record straight. She figured wrong. Katie Sue talked back, just as sassy as could be. She said, "How did you get so bossy?" Then that puny thing, that loony thing, grabbed the ball and bounced away. Oh, Katie Sue was one quick kid. She bolted quick as lightning. Bouncity, bouncity, bounce. Kickity, kickity, kick. Swingity, swingity, swing. Mean Jean thundered close behind. Bouncity, bouncity, kickity, swingity. The recess queen was not amused. She raced and chased, and in your face that Katie Sue. No one spoke. No one moved. No one even breathed. Then, from her pack, Katie Sue pulled out a jump rope, clean and bright. "Hey, Jeannie Beanie," sang Katie Sue, "let's try this jump rope out." Here's one thing true. Until that day, no one dared ask Mean Jean to play. But that Katie Sue just hopped and jumped and skipped away. "I like ice cream. I like tea. I want Jean to jump with me." I think she's showing her kindness. Do you think she is? Let's see what Katie Sue does next. Jean just gaped and she stared as if she was too scared to move at all. So Katie Sue sang once more. "I like popcorn. I like tea. I want Jean to jump with me." Then from the side, a kid called out, "Go, Jean, go!" And too surprised to even shout, Jean jumped in with Katie Sue. "I like cookies. I like tea. I want you to jump with me." Do you think they're becoming friends? The rope whizzed and slapped. Faster, faster. The rope spun and flapped. Faster, faster. Till it caught in a tangled disaster. But they just giggled and they jumped again. Well, now when recess rolled around, that playground's one great place. As the school bells ringity-ring, those two girls raced zingity-zing out of the classroom door. Jean doesn't push kids and smush kids, lollapaloosh kids, hammer 'em, slammer 'em, kits and kajammer 'em, 'cause she's having too much fun rompity-romping with her friends. And then bouncity, kickity, swingity, hoppity, skippity, jumpity, ringity, zingity, yes. I love this story, The Recess Queen. It gives us a glimpse into what it's like if somebody's unkind to us. But because Katie Sue showed Mean Jean, the Recess Queen, kindness, everything worked out just fine. Thank you so much for joining me today on Medford Anywhere Learning TV.
I was given such a great book. It's called Personal Space Camp, and that sounds like a place I would like to go. It's just a teacher book, so it has a lot of really fun ideas in it. I found one that I think you might like. It's called Too Many Fish. Now, you'll see the picture of the fishbowl right here beside me. I'm going to try my best to draw 2 fish bowls. So I know I'll need something to draw on. And since I need to draw 2 of the same thing, I'm going to fold my paper in half. So be patient with me while I fold my paper. And if you need help with this, you can ask a grown-up at your house. So fold it in half and then open it up. And you'll see the fold down the middle of your paper. And that tells you that you have this side on the left and this side on the right. So I'm going to draw my fish bowl. There's the top. And there's the bowl. Oh boy, that's a funny looking fish bowl. And here's another one. Now, as I'm drawing this fish bowl, you'll notice my mac and cheese cup on the table, and you'll notice some glue. So we're going to put some fish in our fish bowls. So in my mac and cheese cup, you hear my fish? They're really goldfish crackers. Maybe you have some goldfish crackers at home. You're going to start with just 1. So you'll take some glue, just a little bit. You don't need a lot. Little bit of glue. And let your fish swim into the glue. Oh, he's so cute. He has an eye. Then you're going to put some in the other side. So I'll just put some dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I didn't get very much on that one, so I'll put a little bit more. Then you'll take your goldfish crackers, let them swim in the glue too. Maybe you want one to swim the other way. Maybe you want one to go up. And maybe you want one to go down. Maybe you want one to go this way and one to go that way. Oh, these smell really good. I hope there's some left over so I can eat them. Okay, now I'm looking at my 2 fish bowls and I'm noticing something. I'm noticing that these fish, they look really crowded. That can't be very comfortable to swim around in. But I'm noticing that this one fish, all by himself, he has all this room around him. Now, you might have been listening on the radio or the news, or maybe grown-ups at your house have said funny words to you like social distancing. Whoa, that's so strange for us to do because we want to be close to our friends, but we don't want to share germs right now. So what you want to try and do, you don't want to swim with all your friends together. You want to try and be like this fish and be a little bit more by yourself so you can keep people around you safe. If you don't have goldfish crackers, you could try something else. Try and glue one thing all by itself and then a bunch of things on the other side and see what you can come up with. And you can think about your own personal space. Just like the front of my book said, personal space camp. If you have access to the internet, you could even look up ideas and see what else you can come up with. I better go so I can eat my leftover goldfish. I hope you have fun.
Thanks for tuning in to Medford Anywhere Learning TV. Medford School District is a place where all are learning, and learning is for all.
Hello and welcome. I am Mrs. Herbst, and it is my honor to be the principal of Central Medford High School. Here at Central, you will find that not only do we have an amazing teaching and support staff, all of them have made a commitment to fostering an environment of respect, building positive relationships, and connecting academics to real-life experiences and skills. Whether you have always believed that you will graduate high school, or if you may have ever felt that it is impossible, I am here to personally guarantee that if you stick with our school program and follow the expectations, we set forth for you, you will be a high school graduate and have opportunities laid out for you to become successful in life after high school. Here at Central Medford High School, we are a family. We are all here to support you and work together to overcome any obstacles that you may face to your success and the goal of graduating high school. We are asking you today to join us on a journey of discovery. We are asking that you make a commitment to be part of our school program as we learn together as part of a discovery program. So what is this discovery journey all about? I'm so glad you asked. For the next 6 weeks, you'll be working with your teacher to develop a strong sense of community and establish positive support systems for yourself. You will learn, practice, and provide feedback on important positive skills needed for you to be successful in school and in life. And we will all be working together to reinforce the culture of our school and ensure that all of us realize what is expected of each other, what we expect from students, and what you can expect from faculty and staff. For you to graduate from our Discovery program and go on and work towards graduation from CMHS, you'll be expected to follow the foundations of the Discovery program, otherwise known as the 6 Ps. They are prompt, be to class on time and be here every day. Be prepared. We want you available for learning and ready to receive what the teacher is instructing. Always be polite. Always come with a positive mental attitude and participate in the activities and the instruction that we have set forth. And finally, produce. Show evidence of your learning. Along with the 6 Ps, you will learn many more awesome skills that will support you in your success in school and in life, such as attending skills, working in effective groups, anger management, communication skills, assertiveness training, problem solving, and conflict resolution. At the end of each one of these units, you will have an assessment to show that you're proficient in each one of these skills to move towards graduation of the Discovery program and move on to graduation from Central Medford High School. Don't worry though, all the work that you do within the Discovery program has credits that you'll be earning along the way. We just ask that you show up and participate, and we'll support you in the rest. Also, please know that we're going to have a lot of fun. There's going to be celebrations and activities along the way that we're excited to bring forward and work together to bring a positive school culture and help you in skills not only to be successful in school, but also life after high school. Take a moment and read our mission statement and look through the vision document that your teachers provided for you. Again, it is my pleasure to welcome you to Central Medford High School. We are all here to support you, and we are so happy you're here.
My name is Stella, and I'm in 5th grade.
Tell me about the school board. What do you know about a school board and what a school board does?
I think it makes like big decisions for the school, and do you decide field trips?
It is the people that decide like stuff about the school, like they're the people that decide all the school rules and stuff like that.
What do you think about that? I mean, it sounds kind of like a big job.
Yeah, it is a pretty big job. I've seen like what they do, and it's pretty cool.
They volunteer, so they don't really get paid. It's kind of shocking that they don't get paid, but like it's good that they're volunteering, you know.
They do so much for us, and like for the students, I guess.
I think that that's really nice of them, especially since I just think it's really nice because a lot of people don't take the time to do that in their day, and a lot of people don't care that much about other people.
I like how they all like make a decision by listening to each other's ideas and correcting each other's ideas.
Keep doing that if you want like the world to be a good place, and maybe that might encourage some kids when they grow up to be a teacher too.
Thank you for the amazing ideas and rules you've come up with, and I hope that you guys keep on having fun with your job and make very good decisions.
Gracias, Medford School Board.